be taught to read or at least to recognize.
In fact, 90% of baby brain growth occurs before the age of 5.
Yet we're not teaching reading in the United States until age 5 or 6. That helps explain why 40% of the 8-year-old Americans cannot read independently.
Who's this? Pet? Oh. No. Oh, is it toes? Okay.
Baby, that's right, baby.
Baby.
Arm, that's right, your arm. Very good. What does the cat say?
Good. Good girl.
Touch.
Good girl.
Toe.
Good girl. What does that word say?
That is the run.
Oh, it's running? Okay.
The moon. The moon is right there, Mom.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's in
good.
the sky.
That's a beep beep. Happy. Spider.
Spider.
Easy.
Easy. Good job.
Cup. Moo.
Moo.
Reading.
Reading.
Couch. Couch. Paper. Paper.
Polar bear. Very good.
Here we go. Head. There we go.
Hi, my name is Dr. Bob Titzer. This is my daughter Alika at 9 months of age. This is after about 6 months of looking at words. I'm holding the word up and she does an action related to the word, or for a few of the words, she could actually say the word. I originally came up with the idea of teaching her to read out of parental guilt, because I was studying infant development at Indiana University, and at the same time I was dropping my own baby off at the babysitter's house. I'm actually a very anti-television person for babies and toddlers, and I didn't like any of the programs that were on television because I didn't think they were interactive enough. They were too passive, and babies should be interacting more. So I made a very fun, multi-sensory, interactive video for her to watch while she was at the babysitter's house or at home when we were busy around the house, to stimulate her, because I knew her brain was developing more rapidly as a young baby than it would at any other time for the rest of her life. Longitudinal research shows that the earlier a child is taught to read, the better the child reads. Even when you control for IQ and socioeconomic status, children who are taught to read earlier read better than children of the same IQ and same background who aren't taught until age 5 or 6. The children who are not taught until age 7 or 8 are even farther behind. It's very similar to learning a second language, where it's actually easier for the brain to develop in a more efficient manner when a child learns language skills earlier in life compared to later in life. The older we get, the harder it is to learn language skills at a high level. By 18 months of age, she could read easy baby books from the library. She could read many words phonetically because she had figured out the patterns of the written language. Just like babies and toddlers naturally figure out the patterns of the spoken language by listening to language, she figured out the patterns of the written language by looking at words. In other words, she figured out that a B makes a bus sound by learning to read many words that started with
Ran
B.
into the house. The wolf knocked on the door. Oh, good little pigs, let me come in, Cuthbert. No, we will not let you come in. Not by the have our chins, cried the pigs.
At age 3 years and 2 months, she read beautifully. She often changed her voice from character to character. She told me that she felt like she was in the story, and she reads as naturally as she speaks, I believe because she learned written language at the same time that she learned all other aspects of language.
What's that say?
Duck.
Duck. Jacob, what's this say?
Hair.
Hair. Jacob, what's this say?
Animals, good.
Put in the pile. Jacob, what's this say?
The float in the ocean.
Jacob.
Picture in the sky.
Here we go.
Our son Jacob started using the Your Baby Can Read series at 6 months old. We followed Dr. Titzer's protocol, and by 12 months he was reading many, many words.
At 18 months, his vocabulary just exploded. He was reading books, signs, menus, newspapers, anything he could get his hands on.
On his 2nd birthday, he tested on the 2nd and 3rd grade reading level. He was given the sight word list that a 2nd and 3rd grade student should know, and he knew all the words, hundreds of words.
And it's not like it's a chore or a task for him to read. He really enjoys reading. Just to see the sense of accomplishment in his eyes when he figures out a word, he just gets really excited, and it's truly amazing to see, and it's just one of his favorite activities.
Our daughter Claire is 3 months old, and she has already started watching the Baby You Can Read series. She watches the videos from front and to back. She giggles, she smiles, she interacts with the video, and we really believe that at this young age, she is starting to learn to read also.
Now here is the fun, multisensory, interactive video that could teach your child to read.
Hi. Hi, my name is Alika. We're going to read some words. Make sure you look at the words. Can you say
Clap.
clap? The baby is clapping. Can you clap? Can you say nose?
Nose.
Delaney is touching her nose.
Now you touch your nose.
Arms.
So the child gets to see the word, hear the word,
The arrows are
see the meaning of the word,
arms.
and then often do some kind of physical action related to the word.
Arms up.
The child also gets to look at words from left to right. The arrow actually teaches the child to look at words from left to right. This can't be something that they already know, because in some languages you read from right to
Arms
left.
down.
Our videos also use songs,
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
poems,
Babies love to learn. Babies love to learn new things.
and word games to help the children learn to read in a fun, interactive way. A national panel of reading specialists and early childhood educators
The duck is
made 2 major recommendations to improve the quality of reading in the United States. The first recommendation is to teach reading earlier. The second recommendation is to not focus on either a phonics or a whole language approach, but do a combination of the two. We do both of those in our video.